Good evening, everyone. Wekiva High School welcomes you for the last time of Season 17 to Mustang Field, where before we get underway with our festivities this evening, we'd like to take a moment to pause and recognize and honor our senior members of the class of 2023. Joining us on the field are Wekiva High School Principal Dr. Williams, Wekiva High School Athletic Director Brian Bruce, and our head coaches and coaching staffs of all of our programs to be recognized tonight. We invite you to join them along with our participating underclassmen in recognizing your Mustang football, cheerleading, band, color guard, athletic training, and JROTC senior class of 2024. We'll begin with our athletic trainers. And we'll start with Jonica Dorastant. Jonica is escorted onto the field by Jade and Jam. She's been a trainer at Wekiva for 2 years out of 4 total, and after graduating plans to attend Valencia State College to pursue a BSN, AA, and eventually a Doctor of Nursing practice, then go into a career in neonatal nursing and being a midwife. And Jonica would like to thank her mom. Our next Mustang athletic trainer is Michaela Goodwin. Michaela is escorted onto the field by her mom, Cheryl, and best friend, Cortland. She's been a trainer at Wekiva for 1 year, also a 4-year member of Synergy Dance, and a 3-year captain, also 4 years in the theater program. She has been named the second-place national winner in competitive dance, and after graduating, plans to attend NCAT or FAMU to study sports medicine and minor in commercial dance. Michaela would like to thank her parents and friends for supporting her. Our next Mustang athletic trainer is Kellyanne Leroy. Escorted onto the field by her mother, Denise St. Fleuros, and her sister, Hutran Leroy. Kellyanne has trained at Wekiva for 4 years and is also the parliamentarian of the Hope Ambassador Program. She is the senior editor of the English Honor Society, where she has served for 2 years, and also a 2-year member of the varsity softball and soccer programs. After graduating, she plans to attend the University of Central Florida or Ringling College of Art and Design to major in game design and minor in creative writing, then go on to a career as a game developer and entertainment screenwriter. Kellyanne would like to thank her family for pushing her to become the best version of herself. Our next Mustang athletic trainer is Raisa Lewis, escorted onto the field by Ms. McGowan. Her favorite person, Angelina, her friend, Alan, her friend Laura, Gregory, and Kelly and Jazaria. Raisa has trained at Wekiva for 3 years, also a 2-year girls golf and soccer team member, a coordinator of the National English Honor Society, where she's been a member for 2 years. 1-year vice president of the Senior Class Council, and after graduating, plans to attend the University of Central Florida, University of Florida, or Valencia State College to pursue a master's degree in social work and a career in social work. Raisa would like to thank Mr. Berg for always being there for me and the other ATs and my friends for being there for me through all my hardships. Shout out to Ja Kelly and Lorna Angel. And finally, for our athletic training group, Jazaria Narcisse. Escorted onto the field by her mom, Nij, and dad, Johnny. Jazaria has been training at Wekiva has been at 4 years at Wekiva, 3 of them in athletic training, is also the secretary of the Senior Class Council and vice president of the National English Honor Society, where she's been for 2 years, also a co-captain and 2-year player for Wekiva Girls Golf. After graduating, Jazaria plans to attend Valencia, UCF, or the University of Miami to pursue a bachelor's degree as a registered nurse and a minor in real estate, and then go on to a career in travel nursing. Jazaria says, I would like to thank God, my family, and my friends for encouraging me and pushing me to do better. Once again, please join me, along with our head athletic trainer, Brian Berg, and our entire Mustang family, congratulating your athletic training senior class of 2024. Next, we move on to our band and color guard. Excuse me, our cheerleaders are next. Moving on to our cheerleaders. We begin with Robin Ferguson. Escorted onto the field by Robert Ferguson and Cassandra Fisher. Robin has cheered for 1 year at Wekiva, also a year in the JROTC and 3 years in chorus. Robin has been named to the honor roll with a 3.5 GPA, and after graduating plans to attend Albany State, Georgia Tech, Valencia University, or join the U.S. military. Eventually, she plans to pursue a master's degree in radiologic technology with a minor in social work and go on to a career as a radiologist. Robin would like to thank Mrs. and Mr. Make It Happen. I love you guys and appreciate all the gentle and tough love. Grandparents, I'm going to make it happen. God did. I love you guys. Next up, backspotter Sarah Garnier. Escorted by Jose DeJuste, Hans Garnier, and Akila Dehaney. Sarah has cheered for 4 years at Wekiva, out of 6 total, and is also the vice president of the Student Government Association. Sarah has been named to the Wekiva Honor Roll, maintaining a 4.0 GPA throughout high school. And she says the Queen is currently undecided on her college plans, but she plans to major in medicine and biology and would like to pursue a career as an OBGYN. Sarah would like to thank her family for being her biggest support system. She says, I'd like to thank my friends for always being there for me through the tough times, as well as Kiki for always answering her SOSs. Next up for the cheerleading team, Captain Sandra Hall. A thoroughbred Mustang, cheering 4 years at Wekiva. She is escorted onto the field by her mom, Treese Phillips, her grandparents, Errol and Lucille Phillips, siblings Abiana, Charles, and Jordan, and cousins, aunties, and uncles. Sandra is also a member of the National Honor Society and a 2-year lacrosse player, and after graduating plans to attend Florida Agricultural Mechanical University, Bethune-Cookman, Southern University A&M, one of those. And she plans to pursue a doctorate in pharmaceutical sciences in pursuit of a career as a pharmacy tech and then pharmacist. And Sandra would like to thank Ms. Williams. Next up for the Mustang cheerleaders, flyer Chelsea Placencia. Escorted onto the field by her dad, Algenis Almonte, her mom, Marlene Henriquez, and supported by her brother Jacob Almonte and sister Allison. Chelsea has cheered 2 years at Wekiva and 2 years at the Humanities Charter High School. She's also a 5-year basketball player and 1-year stunt player. And after graduating, plans to attend Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, FAU, or Valencia to pursue a bachelor's degree and a career in nursing. Chelsea says, I would like to thank my parents for always believing in me and motivating me to do anything I set my mind to. I'm doing this for them. They gave me everything and more. Now it's my turn to give them everything. Next up for the cheerleading team for the class of 2024, Diane Roseme. A captain on our cheerleading team, escorted by her mom, Rose Lane, dad, Jesus, sister, Brianna, brother, Rod, and cousins and friends. Here supporting her tonight. She is a 3-year cheerleader here at Wekiva and has also been part of the medical assisting program for 2 years. She has maintained a 3.8 GPA throughout all of high school and plans to attend North Carolina, A&T, FAMU, or Clark Atlanta University to major in pre-nursing. Next up for the Mustang senior cheerleading squad is Tanaya Lee. Escorted onto the field by her mom and dad, and she is a member of the National Society of High School Scholars, a thrower for track and field, a member of the weightlifting team and the Black Student Union, in addition for cheering for Wekiva. After graduating, she plans to attend Winston-Salem State University or the University of Florida to study nuclear science or animal science, and tonight I would like to thank her family. And last but not least, for the cheerleading team, Brooklyn Vega. Brooklyn is escorted onto the field by her mother and father, Darnell and Emily Vega. Brooklyn is a thoroughbred Mustang, cheering 4 years at Wekiva, in addition to a year in the ROTC and a year in Lighthouse Leadership. After high school, she would like to become a public servant as a member of the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Once again, please join me, along with head coach Kayla Booz-Haywood, in congratulating your Mustangs senior class of 2024 for the cheerleading program. Next, we move on to our band and color guard. And we'll start with Quince player Kjuan Adams. Escorted onto the field by his mother, Quanah Green, and auntie Stephanie Eklund Hope, Kjuan has spent 4 years in the band at Wekiva, and after graduating plans to attend Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, Florida Memorial, or Edwaters to study psychology. Kjuan says, I would like to thank my mother for always being there for me and my auntie for helping me throughout high school and college applications. Next up, for the color guard, Zaria Brown. Escorted by mom and grandma, Zaria has participated in the color guard for 4 years, or has been at Wekiva 4 years, color guard for 1 year, soccer for 2 years, and the Mustangs TV club for 1 year. Zaria has been accepted into college and plans to attend Valencia, FAMU, or Florida State University to study cognitive behavioral therapy toward a bachelor's degree and then an associate's degree in neonatal registered nursing. Zaria's goal is to pursue a career in being a cognitive behavioral therapist and neonatal registered nurse. Zaria says, I would like to thank my family for supporting me and pushing me to my full potential. I want to thank a few of my teachers and administrators who have helped me through my years of high school, supporting me every step of the way. I want to thank God for all the things that happened to me over the years, including my accomplishments, and I also want to thank Ms. Martin for always being supportive and pushing me to be the best version of myself and encouraging me on a daily basis. Next up, color guard captain Kalia Davis. Escorted by mother Janelle Davis and father Leo Davis. Kalia is a 2-year color guard member out of 4 years here at Wekiva and is also a 4-year varsity bowler, an executive officer on JROTC, where she's been for 4 years, and a 3-year dance team member. After graduating, she plans to be either a Gator or a Rattler at the University of Florida or FAMU, respectively, and go on to pursue a doctorate in veterinary medicine and a career as a veterinarian. She says, first off, I would like to thank God for me being a senior and giving me the opportunity to make it this far in life. Next, thanks to my sisters, Kayana and Kayla, for being my #1 fans. I'd also like to thank my parents, Leo and Janelle Davis, for always pushing me to strive far and making me really believe the phrase, anything I put my mind to, I can accomplish with hard work and dedication. Thank you all and love you all. Lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to Principal Williams and my teachers I've had from 9th to 12th grade. Thank you guys. I was able to enjoy my time spent here at Wekiva and enjoy my senior year, so thanks again to everyone. Next up, for the band, tuba player Tyler Dennis. Escorted onto the field by LaShonda Dennis, Brad Dennis, her mother and father. Tyler has been a band member for 7 years, including these last 4 at Wekiva. And he says he would like to go to the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to major in film and communications and produce and film big movies for everyone to watch. He says, I would like to thank my parents, my brother, and my best friend, Jeffrey Exim. Next up for the color guard, Zenobia Hardy. Escorted by grandparents Charles and Ingrid Hardy. Zenobia has been at Wekiva for 4 years, this last year in the color guard. And after graduating, plans to attend BCU, FAMU, UCF, the University of Tampa, or Clark Atlanta University, to major in nursing and then go on to earn a Bachelor of Science in Nursing in pursuit of a career as a neonatal nurse or diagnostic medical sonographer. I would like to briefly thank my mom and dad and grandparents, along with the rest of my family, for always being there and supporting me in everything I do and pushing me to be the greatest version of myself. I would also like to thank God for always being a big role in my life. Next up, clarinetist Cassandra Jean Charles. And Emmelinda Montplaisir, escorting each other. Emmelinda plays the trumpet, Cassandra on the clarinet. Cassandra has played 3 years here at Wekiva and is also a 2-year chorister who loves singing, has a 4.2 weighted and 3.7 unweighted GPA, as well as trying out for solo and ensemble and getting superiors in 8th and 11th grade. And after graduating, plans to attend Valencia, UCF, FAMU, FAU, or FMU to pursue an AA and a bachelor's degree. And she says, I mainly want to thank the Wekiva Band Program because I met a lot of important people there and I love them all. And Melinda has participated in band for 7 years, including these last 4 at Wekiva, and is also a track, basketball, and band member. She's earned a superior in solo and ensemble, and after graduating, plans to attend FAMU to major in political science and pursue a career in law. And she says, I would like to thank my mom for always being there for me and supporting every decision I make. Next up, on the alto saxophone, Christopher Maldonado. Escorted onto the field by his mom, Catherine Maldonado, a 4-year band member here at Wekiva, in addition to water polo player, FFA member, and swimmer. After graduating, Christopher plans to attend the University of Central Florida to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing and go on to a career as a registered nurse. Christopher says, I would like to thank all my friends and family. They are the people who made me who I am today, as well as all my teachers that helped me get to this point. Next up, drum major Zariah Middleton. Escorted onto the field by mom, Nakia Middleton, dad, Timothy, and sister, Tennille. Zariah has been in the band for 4 years here at Wekiva, and after graduating, plans to attend Florida Polytechnic University to pursue a bachelor's degree and then a career in aerospace engineering. Zariah says, I would like to express my gratitude to my mom, dad, and sister for always taking care of me and being there for me. Next up for the band, drum major and clarinet player, Mackenzie Peebles. Escorted onto the field by her dad, Sean, stepmom, Kelly, stepdad, Stan, mom, Amy Golan, who's with me in my heart. Mackenzie has played 4 years here at Wekiva in addition to 3 years at Piedmont Lakes Middle and has completed the ACE program at the top of her class and plans to attend Florida State University, the University of Florida, University of Central Florida, or University of South Florida to major in nursing and minor in psychology, then go on to a career as a registered pediatric nurse. Mackenzie would like to thank my friends, family, and my favorite person, Karina, most importantly my mom, who is my guardian angel always and forever. Next up and finally for the band, alto saxophonist Mia Vigil, escorted onto the field by her mother Maria. A 3-year band member at Wekiva out of 6 total, Mia plans to attend Seminole State College to study forensic science and music and then go on to a career in forensic science. And Mia would like to thank her friends and family. Once again, please join me, along with Wekiva High School Band Director John T. Petty and Color Guard Head Instructor Mike McKee, in congratulating your Wekiva High School Band and Color Guard Senior Class of 2024. And now we turn our attention to our football seniors. Starting with offensive lineman, number 58, Sam Alsey. Escorted by his sister Lori and brother Frandy. Sam has been here 4 years at Wekiva and also a 2-year weightlifter. After graduating, plans to attend the University of Central Florida for a business or go to tech school for engineering and then pursue a master's degree in business and then a career as a technical engineer. Sam would like to thank God, my family, and all the coaches for everything. Next up, wide receiver number 5, Jeremy Benjamin. Escorted by his mom and dad, Vanessa Hawkins and Jeffrey Benjamin. Jeremy has been at Wekiva for 3 years and has spent a total of 4 years, one of them at Jones. Also a 3-year track and field player And after graduating, Jeremy plans to attend the University of Florida, FAMU, and University of South Florida to major in business or music, and then go on to a career in the NFL. Jeremy would like to thank God, Coach Gay, Coach Schwartz, his family, Tyree Davis, Coach Lamarcus, and the rest of the team. Next up for the Mustang football team is athlete number 6, Joshua Bennett Jr. Escorted by his mom and dad, Gina Derrico and Joshua Bennett. He has played 2 years at Wekiva in addition to a year at Jones, and also has spent a year on the track and field team. And he has reached his goal of having 500-plus receiving yards, and after graduating plans to attend the University of South Florida to study business and go on to a career in the NFL. Josh would like to thank God, his family, Coach Gay, Coach Schwartz, Coach Lamarcus, with the Wekiva Football Organization, Ms. Mel, and all of his supporters. Next up for the Mustang senior class, defensive linesman number 0, Sincere Edwards. Escorted onto the field by his mom, Letitia Williams, and dad, Malcolm Edwards. Thoroughbred Mustang, all 4 years here at Wekiva football, and he has achieved his goal of going to college for free. He'll be attending the University of Pittsburgh, and Sincere would like to thank God, his family, and Coach Jay. Next up is offensive lineman number 57, Chase Edwards. Escorted by his mom, Audrey Edwards, and brother, Joshua. A thoroughbred Mustang, all 4 years at Wekiva football, in addition to being 1 year on the weightlifting team. He will achieve his Associate of Arts degree in accounting this year, along with his high school diploma. And after graduating, plans to go wherever God takes him, to study accounting, business management, and real estate, and then go on to a career in real estate or the NFL. Chase would like to thank God, his mom, and all of his coaches. Next up, running back number 3, Tyree Phileas. Escorted by his mom, Cartrana Jackson, and grandma, Gloria Jackson. Tyree has played 2 years here at Wekiva, also a track and field runner. And this year will complete the year with a 3.6 or better GPA. Then go on to the University of South Florida, University of Central Florida, or FAMU to major in electrical engineering or mechanical engineering or entrepreneurship. Then play football at the next level. Tyree would like to thank his mom, grandma, Coach Jay, Coach Gate, dad, and his teammates. Next up, linebacker and defensive end number 12, Omar Hayes. Escorted by his mom, uncle, auntie, uncle, and cousin. Omar has played 4 years here at Wekiva, and after graduating, plans to pursue a study emergency medical technician work, and then go on to a career in football or firefighting. And he would like to thank his family, coaching staff, and Anytime Landscaping. Next up, defensive end and linebacker number 10, Christ Innocent. Escorted by Mustang coach Jeremiah Rodriguez Schwartz and assistant coach Jackson. Christ has played 2 years here at Wekiva, in addition, out of 4 total, and he would like to thank God, the staff, and coaches, and his teammates and family. Next up, corner number 14, Gregory Jones. Escorted by his father and mother, Greg Jones and Sonia Jones, a thoroughbred Mustang playing 4 years here at Wekiva, in addition to being an outfielder for 4 years and the team captain of Wekiva varsity baseball. Including participating in the undefeated home season last year. He is hoping to get recruited to a college or university in Florida or Georgia to pursue a bachelor's degree in data engineering or computer science. And then he'd like to continue playing football or baseball at the next level. Gregory would like to thank God, his family, his coaches, his teammates, and all of his friends. Next up is guard and long snapper, number 56, Shine Love. Escorted onto the field by his mom, Brandy, and mentor, Ricky. Shine has spent 4 years at Wekiva, in addition to 4 years playing football and wrestling. After graduating, Shine plans to attend Appalachian State and Florida State to study political science and go on to a career as a lawyer. Shine would like to thank his mom, Coach Schwartz, and Ricky, his mentor. Next up, defensive back number 24, Kalen Meadows. Escorted onto the field by grandfather Eric Early. Kalen has spent 1 year playing at Wekiva in addition to 3 at Edgewater. Also a 3-year runner for the track team and went to state for track 4x1. After graduating, he plans to study business and then go on to a career in real estate or the NFL. And says, first, I want to thank God, Grandma, Granddad, Mom, and all the coaches. Next up, offensive lineman, number 55, James Mixon. Escorted onto the field by his father, Paul Mixon, and mother, Megan Lynch. James is a thoroughbred Mustang, 4 years as a Wekiva football player, in addition to 4 years on wrestling and 4 years in digital videography and media production. James plans to attend Valencia and then transfer to UCF or Florida State University to study toward a career in piloting or law enforcement. Next up, defensive end and linebacker, number 26, Sabrian Peoples. Escorted by his mom, Joyce Peoples, and sister, Joy Quayne Novembre. Sabrian has played 1 year at Wekiva in addition to 3 years at Hernando High School and is also a 2-year leader in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Sabrian will graduate in the top 10% of the class of 2024 and also earned All-County defensive end at Hernando. After graduating, he plans to study toward pre-med and medical doctorate and then go on to a career as a chiropractor. So Brian would like to thank his mom, aunt, sister, and coach, Jay, for believing in him and pushing him to be the best version of himself. Next up, for the class of 2024, defensive nose, number 99, Amelie Pierre. He has spent 4 years at Wekiva this last year on the varsity football team, and after graduating plans to attend the University of Central Florida to pursue electrician, CDL, and entrepreneurial work, and he would like to thank Coach Schwartz and his mom. Next for the football team, offensive guard, number 59, Verl Prophet. Escorted by his mom, Franny, and his stepmom, Chris. He's played football at Wekiva for 1 year and plans to attend 2 years at Valencia State, then transfer to FAMU to study computer science and business and go on to a career in homeland security. And he would like to thank his family, his friends, and God. Next up, for the Mustang senior class, varsity defensive lineman and inside tackle, number 32, Michael Roberts, Jr. Escorted onto the field by his mother, Shakira, and father, Michael Sr. This is his first year playing football here at Wekiva, and after graduating plans to attend Full Sail University or Rollins College to pursue a master's degree in engineering and go on to a career as a music producer. Michael would love to thank his parents, grandparents, and fellow peers who rocked out with him along the way. Next up, defensive end and outside linebacker, number 11, Anthony Rozier. Escorted by his mom and dad. Anthony has played 1 year at Wekiva out of 2 total and has never dropped below a 4.0 GPA. After graduating, he plans to attend Appalachian State University to study civil engineering. Anthony would like to thank God, his coaches, and his family, Rozier, Next up for the Mustang senior class, offensive tackle, number 68, Rohan Samuels. Escorted onto the field by his mom, Naomi, and dad, Leon. Rohan has been at Wekiva for 4 years out of 6 total playing football, and has also been a 2-year member of the engineering club. After graduating, he plans to attend Florida Atlantic University, the University of Central Florida, or Stanford, to major in mechanical engineering and then go on to earn a bachelor's degree in science. Rohan would like to thank Jesus, my Lord and Savior, my church, my family, and Chikoy Paquette. Next up for the football team, defensive back number 9, Jaden Smith. Escorted by his father, Jaden Smith Sr., a thoroughbred Mustang. Jaden has played all 4 years here at Wekiva and is not yet decided on his college plans, but does plan to pursue football. Jaden would like to thank God for allowing him to play this game I love. He says, I also thank my support system and family for raising me and making me the person I am today, the coaching staff for giving me the chance to play, and lastly, I would like to thank myself. Next up, offensive guard number 73, Atherius Smith. Escorted onto the field by his mother Wandali, Grandma Maria, Grandpa Ozzy, and Kay Marie. Darius has played 1 year out of 2 total here at Wekiva on football and is also part of the videography department. After graduating, he plans to pursue an associate's degree and a career in football. Darius says, I'd like to start off thanking God first, my mother, grandma, and grandpa, followed by all my family and friends that have been here for me, the GOAT Tom Copart, and most of all, Baldhead Man Coach Jay and Wekiva High for giving me a chance to be on their team. Let's go Mustangs. Next up for the Mustang football team, defensive and offensive linesman number 50, Xavier Stevens. Escorted by his mom, Tricia, and he is a thoroughbred Mustang playing 4 years here at Wekiva and will attend whatever college is best for him to study business and then pursue his dreams as an NFL player. Xavier would like to thank God, his mom, and his coaching staff. Next up, offensive linesman number 72, Dario Williams. Daryl is escorted by his mom and dad, Heather McNeese and Stephen Williams. This is his first year on Wekiva football, and after graduating, he plans to pursue a career as an electrician. Darian would like to thank his dad for pushing him harder in the sport. Next up for Mustang football, corner number 21, Jeffrey Woodson. Escorted by his parents, Michael and Monique Woodson, Jeffrey has played 1 year here at Wekiva and 3 at Apopka for football, in addition to 2 years on track and field. He plans to attend the University of West Florida, University of North Florida, or Florida A&M University to study software development. And he'd like to work for Tesla, developing software for their vehicles. Jeffrey says, I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting and believing in me. And finally, for the Mustangs, last but certainly not least, quarterback, number 1, Tyree Davis. Escorted onto the field by his mom, sister, and brother, Tyree has played 3 years here at Wekiva in addition to 1 at Edgewater. Was named All-Metro in his junior year, and after graduating, plans to attend North Carolina A&T to study business and entrepreneurship, then go on to the NFL or real estate. Tyree would like to thank God, his mom, his dad, Coach Gate, Coach Jay, Coach Pankey, and Coach Jamarcus. Once again, please join me along with Coach Schwartz and the entire Mustang coaching staff in congratulating your Wekiva football senior class of 2023. And before we conclude, these young men and women will be participating in tonight's color guard presentation when we present the colors, but we'd like to recognize them now. The senior members of the Wekiva High School Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, including tonight's detail, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jeremiah Subs, Cadet Second Lieutenant Nadia Godoy, Cadet Second Lieutenant Nada Godoy, Cadet Airman Heather McLean, and Cadets Technical Sergeant Amy Garcia Ortiz and Technical Sergeant Chris Jimenez Fraticelli. Once again, please join me along with our JROTC faculty, Jimmy Livingston and John Ocasio, in congratulating your AFJROTC senior class of 2024. position in the JROTC to reset colors. We would like to congratulate each of these young men and women on their achievements here at Wekiva and thank them for the contributions to the legacy of our Mustang athletic programs. Please join me along with Coach Schwartz and his staff, Mr. McKee, Mr. Petty, Mr. Livingston, and Ocasio, Coach Bruce, Dr. Williams, and our entire Mustang family in congratulating your Mustang senior class of 2024. For those of you who are watching online on YouTube or the NFHS network, we are going to disconnect this live stream and start a new one that will include our pregame festivities as well as the game itself. So we will meet you there in just a couple of minutes. For those of you here in the stadium, don't go anywhere. We'll have the national anthem, presentation of colors, and senior night, Horizon Hawks against the Mustangs, coming up next. Just need to throw it on. Not going to do anything until you touch the end of the back. I know. Where's the show? Not what I got. Yes, it's in the same box that it came in. The little brown box. I told him to double step in your hurry. Thank you. Brand new. I bought it today. Yes, this one works. What? No, it was in the little brown box. I passed it to go. Got the power adapter inside the little box.